Hello, this is Plum Silver, and I'm going to analyze here the Grand Tableau finally for Lady Di. I did a short video describing the two cards or the four cards, and there was a fifth one, what they meant and how I got into this. And this was all a coincidence because I didn't really put too much thought about who I was going to do the reading next for the Grand Tableau, and it happened to be on the day where Lady Di in accident happened. Now, I had the gift card, the bouquet. I call it the gift, the bouquet. It was in the House of Gentlemen. And then in the House of Lady, we had the lily. All right. These were the cards that were like this. When I said, who I'm going to read for. And just my instinct said, it's going to be for Lady Di. I already said that in the other short video. I'm just kind of repeating it here. But I wanted to tell you about the bouquet. So I said, okay, I'm going to go look where the bouquet is and see the story. Because my gut feeling, when I look at the Grand Tableau before I said anything, and I came to the conclusion, okay, she passed away. And then there's this double mystery with the book here in the House of Book. And then the stars in the House of Stars. I was like, and then the men at the top there in the House of Snake. I said, I need to go and find out who's this man. And my gut feeling was like her lover. So why would he be in the House of Snake? So then I realized, yeah, he did something. Snakey kind of took a path to create a path, because at the heart of it, we've got in the House of Path, we've got the heart. I went, there you go. There's where the story, and it's about a child. They had to take a path because we've got the child there, and it's in the House of Child. They wanted to create a child. I don't think he's ever got married. He never was married. They're soulmate. They were meant to meet together and grow old together. Grow old, you see, in the heart. And you see the way the cross, just like that beautiful sort of together like this, there's something deep, something very troubling had to happen for them to get to that, to really put these two stars there. They're soulmate, they're starseed. I'm going to be able to show you in another card that this is who they are, because I did some tarot one and they're soul twins. And then when I pick up that card, I'm going to show you the whole draw of the tarot after to confirm this, because that was my gut feeling when I saw that. And based on rumor, they had to create a rumor of their death, fake the death. That's what you do. The public here at the top had to sort of, being like, there was an opportunity for them to create a rumor so they can get to this love life that they wanted to create for themselves. The rumor, you see, he had to sort of create a death in the House of Coffin. He had to create a death. He had to take her away. He's the rider, he's the knight. He's in the house. In the house, he's in the House of Rider. He's the rider. This is his story. He's a knight come to save her, a prince. He came to save her, and they are made to be together. And they did. Because he took her somewhere else at a faraway land. The gift is here, and if you pointed how it gets to that, he had to go through mountain and sort of con people, well, kind of taking create a story to go to a faraway land. They had to take a path together because maybe it's about a child, so that child can grow. I see that the opportunity for that child to grow safely. He had to create safety. The goal of safety is for her. The lady is the sun here, and in the House of Sun, we've got the anchor, and the anchor has the towers to create a place where they're safe above into a nice, safe place, a tower, So that was why he made a decision, because the scythe could be also a card of decision. And in the House of Scythe, we've got the bird to create a rumor that people are going to be battling this. We got the whip in the House of Whip too. So it's all contained. Everything had to be contained. And you got the House of Dog. You've got the mice, and you got the dog in the House of Mice. It's contained things that it's like making people believe and trust this loss, okay? And then let that grow. But they're doing their own thing. They have a love affair. We knight the man. We go into the heart. We knight him, and these are his cards. And we've got the heart there, and you got this one, and this one to knight him. These are his cards. To grow old at the heart, like together, these two souls, they had to take a path together, join, because there's a child they create. Maybe this is like because we got the child there, and this was a commitment, and it's a double mystery because you got the book here in the house of book, really two stories going. There's also a child, and then the death that it was created for the public to believe that. Right at the top of the book, this is like they're gonna have to believe there was a lost, and they're basically just because she's been taken away, and that's what the public knows, and that's what they're gonna believe. Now the bear in the house of bear, we got trouble to protect her, to bring her to safety. The knight there, the prince, in the house of bear, the bear's ship, he had to take her away in the house of lily. And he had to take away the lady. Remember, I had the lily in the house of lady when I picked the cards to find out who I was going to read for. So he had to take her away so they can grow their love together. This is a love story. And also when you look at the 4 cards in the center, which are really important, you could see that they had to take her path. And they had to con this whole rumor because this man here that took her to a mountain, a place he knows. They were family that you probably are more aware of certain things and places that are safer than we would think of. And also the star being in the house of stars. Where's she going? She's going with the stars, and like to be with the ones that might have also faked their death. That's a possibility, but it looks pretty clear this is where it's going, And I say that also this fate here, it was to create confusion because we've got the cloud here in the house of cloud. We got the stork to let this rumor grow, because we got the tree in the house of stork, to let these rumor grow and let this battle and let the people do their own thing. It's all behind. She's going there. They have their love life together. And this is going to be because you see, even if it's in the house of mice, the dog, you see this love, it was all about like they're trusting each other. She trusted him. And the fate line, like I was saying, we've got the cloud. They had to create confusion. It was clear she was there, the sun, you see, the woman was alive, and suddenly they created a story in the consciousness of the public to believe her death. But the true goal here was to see the sun's on top of that tower. It's for her to grow into this tower. It's all beautiful cards at the top here of the anchor. And the anchor is in the sun. So you know that there was a purpose for this to succeed, is to create this rumor, to put that in the past. And this is their future together. And yes, it was the snake. Where's the snake? It's the man. That's why now I realize this is who he is. He created this trouble to protect her. But behind that, just behind the trouble, we've got the house of bear. And the bear's in the house of ship to take away the lady. All right? And because it's a love affair. And they have, that was a contract. That was an agenda. It's clear that was an agenda because we've got the letter here. This was all about agenda here with the ring in the house of letter. This is an agenda. This is a contract. They kind of knew that a contract, maybe a soulmate contract, because just like the card I was showing you, the soul twin here, and that confirmed the love story. And my tarot cards will also confirm the love story here. Here, I'm going to show them to you. I'm going to put them on top. All right. Now, the subject is this card, the first card you lay out, and it's a 10 of Cup. Now, the 10 of Cup, you can see that they're love together, and they're surrounded, like they're it's almost like we have to look through a window to see them in another world, a world we don't know where they are, and they're very happy together. But it's also because you create your own little world. And it's an illusion, we're not really seeing it, or our reality can't see it. And any of that card will also influence the one below here. This love story, who was taken by a chariot, like this man here, who's her lover, her prince, her knight. He took her away. He took action with sword, and he just literally took her away. He created two directions. because there was the devil card at the top of the material. So they were going to be trapped if they stay there and created that child. So they had to fake a death. This is the card that could call fake a death, so they can create their love story, their love life. I mean, and you see where it's going. This is the future, that where the immediate future. It made it a lot of rumors. The Page of Sword is a card of like a lot of rumors. Like it's like the media, the people talking, you know, and because it's a young person and they don't pay attention to what they say. Sometimes they have that energy about them, but the really everything's behind closed door. We don't know, because that was the rumor. It had to be create a death. This says it's where all this was going. This line here, this he took her away so they can have their life together. This is not like, hey, we're gonna, you know, it ended for them. This was rumor, and they kind of shut the door. And also I said, okay, let me add 3 more cards to the whole thing. There's evolution, the 8 of Cup, and the soul twin. Well, that says it all. 8 of Cup, they had to walk away. And look, we got the mountain I was talking about. They left everything, all the feelings, all the people behind. Everything was placed. It was organized. It was planned. And they did that, and they just went and left that world together so they can evolve as their soul twins together. And look, there's a dragon. You know, it's truly a love story. And I think they were meant to be together. And Lady Di, because she was quite young too. She was in her she was 36 when she passed away, way too young. She could still have children. Well, I think that these two are together very happily. And that's a beautiful story. I'm going to stick to this one. I like that, you know. No, she didn't go to the stars, and it's not a death. I don't see a death. I see manipulation. I see something that happened that was manipulated to create a death, because the scythe is in the house of coffins to create a fake death. All about rumors. And let the public just talk about it as they want. But those two were joined together. All right. Hopefully you like this. I certainly did. I enjoyed reading about Lady Di, and I think this is pretty much the final story for her. Thank you.